quiet tide, soft as the dust that touches the shore. Without a word you found my heartbeat, and the world felt gentle once more. The morning light once felt too heavy, but you lifted it with simple grace. A single smile from you was enough to calm the winds inside this place. Love, I learned, is not a sudden flame. It is water that softens the stone. It takes its time flowing steadily, teaching a heart it's not alone. When twilight painted the sky in gray, your memory rose like a warm dawn. Even in silence, your presence stayed, guiding my faltering steps along. There were nights I feared my own shadow, nights when I hid from who I'd been. But your voice drifted in like a wave and let the quiet inside begin. Love I found is not the loud thunder, it is the hush that follows after. A soft rhythm beneath everything, a fragile hope wrapped in laughter. I walked the long road of uncertainty, wondering if light would find me. Then you stood there with gentle eyes, a lighthouse for a trembling sea. Even the coldest winter corners held somewhere a memory of you. Your warmth echoed through empty rooms until loneliness slowly withdrew. Love is a tide that keeps returning, never rushed yet never delayed. Its pull is steady, patient, kind, a promise silently conveyed. I watched the horizon change its hue and felt your breath within the wind. Every distance between us faded and new beginnings could begin. There were days I lost my direction, days when the sky felt too wide. But you placed your calm in my palms and the fear inside me untied. Love is a small unnoticed moment, a whisper beneath the noisy world. It grows in the spaces between words, like a secret waiting to unfold. Your footsteps echoed beside my own, even when you were far from sight. The memory of you walked with me, turning darkness into softer night. I learned that love has many colors, some bright, some quiet, some unseen. But the shade you left in my heart was the softest blue I'd ever seen. Every time the tides rose too high, I thought I might drift away again. Yet your presence anchored my spirit, reminding me where I had been. Love is not the rush of the first wave, it is the stillness after it breaks. It holds the echoes of our stories and the healing its silence makes. I wandered through forgotten seasons, searching for something I could hold. Then your warmth touched the coldest part, and even the past felt less cold. There is a rhythm in your kindness, a gentle beat that matches mine. In that harmony I understood, love doesn't hurry to define. So if the tides rise and fall once more, I will follow their steady line. For every wave that returns to shore reminds me you once returned to mine. Met in the quiet air, the world unfolded softly around my feet. A warmth I had never known before settled gently inside my chest. I didn't know what love could feel like, yet your smile taught me without a sound. Every breath near you carried a meaning, every moment leaned closer to truth. We walked through days that shimmered lightly, the sky light brighter than it had ever been. Your voice lingered even in silence, a small pulse echoing through my heart. I kept pretending it was nothing new, but my trembling hands spoke otherwise. Your name lived quietly on my lips, a whisper I couldn't quite release. There were afternoons filled with sunlight that wrapped us in a tender glow. You laughed and the world moved slowly, as if time wanted to watch with me. First love is a fragile awakening, a trembling dawn that feels unreal, yet somehow its softness holds steady, settling into every hidden place. I traced the path of your gentle footsteps, learning the rhythm of being near you. Even my shadow felt lighter then, as if it knew it wasn't alone. On quiet evenings I found myself listening to echoes only my heart could hear. They all carried your gentle timbre, like a secret only love unravels. You taught me that closeness is subtle, not rushed or forced or loud. It's the warmth of a hand beside mine, steady as a deep familiar breath. There were days I feared change would break us, days when tomorrow felt too far away, but your presence calmed the uncertainty, reminding me wonder can be simple. I noticed the way light touched your hair, how it turned into quiet gold. Those tiny moments stayed with me, anchoring themselves in memory. First love doesn't shout its promise, it grows like a dawn behind the hills, quiet, patient, almost invisible, yet impossible to forget. We shared words too small for the world, but large enough to move my heart. They lingered long after you left, rippling through the stillness of night. I didn't know longing until then, the ache of wanting one more moment. Even distance felt softer with you, as if your warmth refused to fade. Some evenings I walked where we once stood, listening for the pulse you left behind. It beat quietly beneath the wind, steady as a memory of your smile. I learned that first love never disappears, it simply settles into a deeper shade. It becomes a part of how we breathe, a rhythm felt but rarely spoken. I thought the feeling might someday dim, but it glows in unexpected corners. Your presence lives in gentle echoes, woven through the quiet of my days. Even if time has carried us forward, your imprint remains in my heartbeat. The place you touched inside my soul still opens like a soft early dawn. First love is the beginning of everything, the silent spark before the fire. Its light remains within the heart, guiding even long after it's gone. The morning feels lighter when I think of you, as if the sun rises a little slower for us, letting warmth settle gently on my shoulders and turning the day into something kind. Your laughter drifts into my memory softly, like sunlight dancing across quiet water. Even when you're far from where I stand, your warmth moves beside me like a breeze. I used to fear the quiet moments, thinking they would lead me back to loneliness. But now your presence fills the silence, and the stillness becomes a resting place. There were days I walked with heavy steps, uncertain of where my soul belonged. Then you reached me with open calm, and my worries loosened like fading mist. Happiness wasn't something I recognized, it always felt distant, almost unreal. But you showed me its gentle outline, soft as a hand placed over my own. I found myself smiling without reason, carrying your voice inside my thoughts. The world softened around the edges, as if it understood what you meant to me. Even ordinary moments glow differently now. Simple hours wrapped in quiet joy. Your name feels like morning wind, comforting, new, familiar, all at once. There were times I doubted my worth, but your eyes held me with certainty. In their reflection I found courage, steady and warm like hidden fire. I learned that happiness is not loud. It grows slowly like evening light. Its glow spreads gently across the heart, bright enough to change everything. You taught me how to exhale again, how to breathe without trembling. Your presence became my shelter, a small haven I return to each day. Even when storms gathered overhead, your voice was the calm within the rain. Every word carried reassurance, every silence carried trust. Life once felt like a long winding road, but the path straightened beside you. Steps that wavered found direction, guided quietly by your kindness. You showed me joy in small details, a shade, a glance, a gentle pause. Those moments stitched themselves into the fabric of who I am. I thought happiness belonged to others, a distant star too far to reach. But you placed it gently in my hands, and it glowed like something meant for me. Now I wake with gratitude blooming, a soft warmth I hold in my chest. Your presence echoes through my day, light as breath, deep as heartbeat. Even the nights feel less heavy now. The darkness carries a softer hue. Your memory leans beside my pillow, turning shadows into peaceful quiet. You became the reason I look forward, even when the world feels uncertain. Your faith in me reshaped my steps, giving me strength I couldn't name. There are moments when I simply pause, realizing how far my heart has come. Where once there was doubt and ache, now something warm quietly resides. If happiness had a single meaning, it would be the space you opened in me. A place where I feel understood, a place where I finally feel whole. So if tomorrow brings its trials, I'll still carry this gentle truth. I am happy because of you, and that happiness remains steady and real. Came into my life like a quiet tide, soft as the dust that touches the shore. Without a word you found my heartbeat, and the world felt gentle once more. The morning light once felt too heavy, but you lifted it with simple grace. A single smile from you was enough to calm the winds inside this place. Love, I learned, is not a sudden flame. It is water that softens the stone. It takes its time, flowing steadily, teaching a heart it's not alone. When twilight painted the sky in gray, your memory rose like a warm dawn. Even in silence your presence stayed, guiding my faltering steps along. There were nights I feared my own shadow, nights when I hid from who I'd been, but your voice drifted in like a must I begin? Love I found is not the loud thunder, it is the hush that follows after. A soft rhythm beneath everything, a fragile hope wrapped in laughter. I walked the long road of uncertainty, wondering if light would find me. Then you stood there with gentle eyes, a lighthouse for a trembling sea. Even the coldest winter corners held somewhere a memory of you. Your warmth echoed through empty rooms until loneliness slowly withdrew. Love is a tide that keeps returning, never rushed yet, never delayed. Its pull is steady, patient, kind, a promise silently conveyed. I watch the horizon change its hue and feel your breath within the wind. Every distance between us faded, and new beginnings could begin. There were days I lost my direction, days when the sky felt too wide, but you place your calm in my palms, and the fear inside me untied. Love is the small unnoticed moment, a whisper beneath the noisy world. It grows in the spaces between words like a secret waiting to unfold. Your footsteps echoed beside my own, even when you were far from sight. The memory of you walked with me, turning darkness into softer night. I learned that love has many colors, some bright, some quiet, some unseen. But the shade you left in my heart was the softest blue I'd ever seen. Every time the tides rose too high, I thought I might drift away again. Yet your presence anchored my spirit, reminding me where I had been. Love is not the rush of the first wave, it is the stillness after it breaks. It holds the echoes of our stories and the healing its silence makes. I wander through forgotten seasons, searching for something I could hold. Then your warmth touched the coldest part, and even the past felt less cold. There is a rhythm in your kindness, a gentle beat that matches mine. In that harmony I understood love doesn't hurry to define. So if the tides rise and fall once more, I will follow their steady line. For every wave that returns to shore reminds me you once returned to mine. First time our eyes met in the quiet air. The world unfolded softly around my feet, a warmth I had never known before settled gently inside my chest. I didn't know what love could feel like. Yeah, your smile taught me without a sound. Every breath knew you carried a meaning. Every moment leaned closer to truth. We walked through days that shimmered lightly, the sky brighter than it had ever been. Your voice lingered even in silence, a small pulse echoing through my heart. I kept pretending it was nothing new, but my trembling hands spoke otherwise. Your name lived quietly on my lips, a whisper I couldn't quite release. There were afternoons filled with sunlight that wrapped us in a tender glow. You laughed and the world moved slowly, as if time wanted to watch with me. First love is a fragile awakening, a trembling dawn that feels unreal. Yet somehow its softness so steady, settling into every hidden place. I traced the path of your gentle footsteps, learning the rhythm of being near you. Even my shadow felt lighter then, as if it knew it wasn't alone. On quiet evenings I found myself listening to echoes only my heart could hear. They all carry your gentle timbre, like a secret only love unravels. You taught me that closeness is subtle, not rushed or forced or loud. It's the warmth of a hand beside mine, steady as a deep familiar breath. There were days I feared change would break us, days when tomorrow felt too far away. But your presence calmed the uncertainty, reminding me wonder can be simple. I noticed the way light touched your hair, how it turned into quiet gold. Those tiny moments stayed with me, anchoring themselves in memory. Love doesn't shout its promise, it grows like a dawn behind the hills. Quiet, patient, almost invisible, yet impossible to forget. We shared words too small for the world, but large enough to move my heart. They lingered long after you left, rippling through the stillness of night. I didn't know longing until then, the ache of wanting one more moment. Even distance felt softer with you, as if your warmth refused to fade. Some evenings I walked where we once stood, listening for the pulse you left behind. It beat quietly beneath the wind, steady as the memory of your smile. I learned that first love never disappears, it simply settles into a deeper shade. It becomes a part of how we breathe, the rhythm felt but rarely spoken. I thought the feeling might someday dim, but it glows in unexpected corners. Your presence lives in gentle echoes, woven through the quiet of my days. Even if time has carried us forward, your imprint remains in my heartbeat. The place you touched inside my soul still opens like a soft early dawn. First love is the beginning of everything, the silent spark before the fire. Its light remains within the heart, guiding even long after it's gone. The morning feels lighter when I think of you, as if the sun rises a little slower for us, letting warmth settle gently on my shoulders, and turning the day into something kind. Your laughter that drifts into my memory softly, like sunlight dancing across quiet water. Even when you're far from where I stand, your warmth moves beside me like a breeze. I used to fear the quiet moments, thinking they would lead me back to loneliness. But now your presence fills the silence, and the stillness becomes a resting place. There were days I walked with heavy steps, uncertain of where my soul belonged. Then you reached me with open calm, and my worries loosened like fading mist. Happiness wasn't something I recognized. It always felt distant, almost unreal. But you showed me its gentle outline, soft as a hand placed over my own. Oh, I found myself smiling without reason, carrying your voice inside my thoughts. The world softened around the edges, as if it understood what you meant to me. Even ordinary moments glow differently now, simple hours wrapped in quiet joy. Your name feels like morning wind, comforting, new, familiar, all at once. There were times I doubted my worth, but your eyes held me with certainty. In the reflection I found courage, steady and warm like hidden fire. I learned that happiness is not loud, it grows slowly like evening light. Its glow spreads gently across the heart, bright enough to change everything. You taught me how to exhale again, how to breathe without trembling. Your presence became my shelter, a small haven I return to each day. Even when storms gathered overhead, your voice was the calm within the rain. Every word carried reassurance, every silence carried trust. Life once felt like a long winding road, but the path straight in beside you. Steps that wavered found direction, guided quietly by your kindness. You showed me joy in small details, a shared glance, a gentle pause. Those moments stitched themselves into the fabric of who I am. I thought happiness belonged to others, a distant star too far to reach, but you placed it gently in my hands, and it glowed like something meant for me. Now I wake with gratitude blooming, a soft warmth I hold in my chest. Your presence echoes through my day, light as breath, deep as heartbeat. Even the nights feel less heavy now, the darkness carries a softer hue. Your memory leans beside my pillow, turning shadow into peaceful quiet. You became the reason I look forward, even when the world feels uncertain. Your faith in me reshaped my steps, giving me strength I couldn't name. There are moments when I simply pause, realizing how far my heart has come. Where once there was doubt and ache, now something warm quietly resides. If happiness had a single meaning, it would be the space you opened in me. A place where I feel understood, a place where I finally feel whole. So if tomorrow brings its trials, I'll still carry this gentle truth. I am happy because of you, and that happiness makes